Let me make sure I'm on the right one here. I think so.
Hey guys, I just found an amazing digital market.
Making sure that I was not accidentally on the 5 a.m. We'll see. I don't rightly know. I was just out in the woods again. Not in the deep woods, but in the woods nonetheless. Checking on my baby owl, my owlet, as they're called. Um, hey, Big Al. Big Al says howdy. If you saw my last short that I just posted just a few minutes ago, little owlet took a tumble down a tree. Felt really bad about that. Hoping it wasn't my presence that disturbed her. I don't think it was. She was okay. I did try to get a little bit closer after she fell. I wanted to check, and I felt two looming presence right behind me. And the mama owl and the big papa owl gave me a very, very stern warning not to get any closer. If you've ever been up close to a barn owl, they're not small birds. When they give you a warning, take heed. They will go after people, especially if you're wearing a hat with a tassel on it. I wouldn't have gotten too close anyway because my number one rule of animal videography, which might or might not actually be a thing, is what happened to the palate? The palate. Which palate? Did I have a palate? Two. Disturb as little as possible. Least disturbance is my nature philosophy. So, the owlet. I did not see the owlet, but I saw the mama owl, and she did not seem disturbed at all. And the spot where the owlet fell was undisturbed. So my assumption is she flew back up. She wasn't real high. It was a slow tumble. Poor thing, though. I really felt bad. Christian says joint live stream. Oh, I was live with Starman. Starman. Who's Starman? Do I know Starman? Stuart says, "Say cat." Danny says, "Fishman's Lodge." Hey, Danny. Smash the like button, please, everyone. Thank you, Stuart. I'm gonna take your advice and smash it myself. Hey, Susanna. Susanna, how are you? Cat says, "Hi, Stewie." So, if you guys notice the thumbnail, I told you earlier this morning I had a sombrero. This morning's live stream turned into a hey, sissy. Yeah, it was sad, but the owlet was unharmed. No owlet was harmed for the sake of the video. It's the thing with filming nature. I want to catch everything, but like when I filmed, and I have a couple more clips to share, the same thing, the green heron and the snake. I don't like seeing anything get harmed, but it is the way nature works, right? So anyway, this morning we had the sermon of the sombrero. It turned into a Zen lesson, as offered as Zen koan, as offered by Sissy. I wanted to show proof in my thumbnail that indeed at one point in my life owned a sombrero. I have no idea what happened to it. Rumor has it there's people, perhaps ninjas, sneaking around neighborhoods, breaking in, not when people are awake, and stealing sombreros and other headwear. Whether or not that rumor has been substantiated, I don't know, but maybe. I mean, the proof is I've once had a sombrero and now I don't. What more do we need to know? Hey, Magic. Magic says thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hey, Country Boy. Country Boy Magic is here too. Hello, my friend. It's nice to see you. Magic said hi. Hey, Nate. Is that sort of running? Sort of running. What do you mean? Eric, Starman does DoorDash and Domino's. I don't think I know Starman. Big Al says, Merry Christmas, Yogi. Well, Happy New Year's, Big Al. Let's see. William says, I love big women. I love all women. I love all men. I love all animals. No exceptions. Oh, the book. Is that Lore of Running? It is, my friend. Good eyes. Excellent book. You need to know something about running? Look in the big book, The Lore of Running. Timothy Dokes. South African. Excellent book. I mean, it really is anything you need to know about running. However, not what I needed in my ultra running, although there was good plans there. It was Jeff Galloway, who doesn't train ultra runners, who put together a program for ultra runners that worked magic for me. Michael says, "Say there, Yogi. Sorry I missed most of the streams today. I've been busy. That's okay, Michael. I hope you were productive." Let's see. Sissy says, "Slow Country Boy, you are in great spirits today." Good day, my friend. Good day to you, Country Boy. I appreciate you being here. Big Al, the Englishman, says Danny. Oh, start actions. Okay. Yep, I know Eric. Oh, nice. What do you guys talk about? It says you can rewatch it, please, Yogi brother. Well, I'll put it up tomorrow. When I'm having my dinner slash lunch slash brunch. Really, it's my dinner is so early that like senior citizens who have the early bird special are like, man, that guy eats early. There's a reason for it. Stepper says on the edibles again. Is there a reason, without being technical, that could get a flag? Why you would choose one over the other, Sniper? Stuart says, "Hey, Squirrel, my brother." Michael said, "Yep, I got all the errands done that I needed to. Good. Hopefully for the rest of the weekend, you can relax a bit." Joseph says, "Trust me, they needed to hear that, Yogi." What's that, Sissy? My cat says hi, guys. Michael says, "Hey, this Stuart." Sniper says, "I have 6 books to read this weekend." What are the books? Hey, MK. MK says, "Good evening." MK, why aren't you a mod on this channel too? Or on your channel? I don't know why. But we're going to fix that. H.G. Wells, Short History of the World. Danny Way is a country boy. Michael says, "Say the MK." Oh, breaking fast for several hours is what I call it. I am an intermittent faster. I am too, less so than what I used to be. I used to go anywhere from 18 to 22 hours. Now I'm about 15 to 16. As I had developed a few issues on the longer fast while trying to get in as many calories as I needed to train for 100-mile races. MK says, and of course, how are you, Yogi Eric? Doing good, MK. Soulstar says, uplifting comments, Brostar. Gotcha. We try. That's our goal. Let me read. I posted this on the it says Emmanuel Volsky, Ages in Chaos. Have not heard of that. Hey, Songahan, nice to see you. MK says, Meowcat, hey, nice talking to you. Who else do we got here? MK says, hey, didn't you go fishing with your kitty today? Your dad and your kitty? My kitty did well there you go, on the boat today. But on the way back, she went through an electric fence. Oh, wow. On the way back, got hit, which really scared her. Is she okay? Michael says, Yogi, even despite my allergies during my interview with Susan, 103 views, 17 likes, best episode of my podcast so far. It's just going to keep growing, Michael. I keep mentioning your professionalism. It's really paying off. You approached your channel and your podcast like a professional project. Same with what you're doing with your book. You're definitely an inspiration to how to get things done, Michael. So it says, locked up. I can't visit your live stream because I will get blocked by people you have as mods. Maybe not, Stuart. It says, Magic, White and Black by Franz Hartman, MD. That sounds interesting. It also says, I've been waking up with a deep hunger, making it more difficult to wait for the consumption window. How long are you fasting for, Sissy? Cat says, for Lila, spelling. Photo of the Sun, pictorial anthology from Germany to California. Wow, that's interesting. 1883, 1949. Interesting time span. It also says, consistency is key, Michael. I am especially grateful you keep oral traditions alive. Nice thought, Soulstar. I like that. Michael says, thank you, Yogi. That means a lot coming from you. I call it exactly as I see it, Michael, for sure. MK says, I picked her up and she climbed onto my shoulder so fast, she left my finger bleeding. Well, but I didn't care. Felt her heart racing. She's okay now. I'm glad she's okay, and I'm glad that you were there to pick her up. My cat is looking at me like, why don't you ever pick me up? She knows why. Let's see. Hey, Empire. Empire said hi. Stuart says, locked up to see my comment. And MK replies, well, you can email me, Stuart, if you have any questions or complaints. Atlantis, the anti-Delvidia world. I know I mispronounced that. A modern revived by Egerton Sykes. Danny's waving at Susan. Hey, Danny. Thank you so much for these greetings to everyone. Danny would get my vote for the kindest person on YouTube. Let's see. Michael says, or Yoda. Hey, Yoda. Hope everyone is good. I hope you are too, my friend. Michael says, yep, me too, Soul Stars. I'm very talkative. I think I was talking too fast in the interview because I was excited to chat with one of the first people I met. Okay, so she got really scared again by car coming. Yeah, I bet. Usually doesn't, but right after she got shot. Yeah, I bet you that's might shake her up for a day or two. Anti-deluge before the flooding. Interesting. MK says, I missed some comments on my stream, Stuart, so can't tell. Maybe if I watch it back, I'll see. Uh, 7 p.m. to noon the following day, sometimes pushing it to 2 p.m. Nice, 15, 18 hours at best. For me, I think ideally 16 hours is perfect. Right now, it's a little less because I'm eating breakfast before I walk. I used to eat it after. It's going to switch back because the sun is coming up a little bit before 6 now. In about a week, it's going to be about 5:50. So I don't know if I'll have time to eat before my live stream. I'm trying to follow the sun. Hey, Josh. Josh says, "I know you missed my tuba playing. I always miss your tuba playing. I missed you. Hey, let's see. I was making sure you still had basement in there. Thank you, Willa. Hey, Lucy. Lucy says, say Yogi Eric. Shirley, how are you, my friend? Yo, Sniper, are you planning to go live on Monday? Willa says, how was your day today, Yogi? It was good. Um, you know, usual. Was out in nature, filming falling owls. You don't see that all the time. But, I was looking it up, and owlets do fall pretty frequently. And that's when you are most likely to encounter a aggressive barn owl. Sorry, bard. I think I said barn, and there are barn owls, but this was a barred owl. Tippett says that we're going live, Shirley, straight after Eric's live stream. What do we got from Josh? I bet you don't suck. Hey, what song is it? Before I put the sound on, is it safe? Meaning, there's a possibility of getting a copyright strike? I hate even having to be concerned about that. Kelly says, I have a question or two that I'll save till then. Remind me to take my supplement in about 5 minutes, guys. MK says, I'm okay, Willow, just a bit down. Not sure why. How are you, our amazing woman, amazing friend? Bridgewood March. No copyright strike. All right, guys, we're going to hear some tuba playing. Are you ready? This is Josh. Very nice. Although, Josh, you misled me. You said no copyright strike, and that was very, very clearly Leonard Skinner's Freebird. I think we all picked up on that, right? Sniper says 2 minutes for my supplement. Thank you, Sniper. Shirley says, I'm rude. Greetings, everyone. I'm overjoyed that our computer is working and we have light. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Shirley. So says, slow, beloved, familia coming in. I see you and can't type that fast. Thanks for sharing that, Josh. Guys, what do you think? Rosie says, are you upset with me? Me? I will tell you something that you can know for the rest of your life. I will never, ever, ever be upset with Rosie. I will never even become close to even being remotely upset with Rosie. I will have nothing but unconditional love, full support and friendliness, and ultimate and infinite compassion for our friend Rosie. That's a promise. You know what? I can make that promise to all of you guys. Sepa says MK is possibly Pluto panic attack. So I am. Hey, William. William says, so Yogi and channel. How was your day, William? How was your meal? The last time we talked to you, you were getting something to eat. Will says, I've been so close to having a panic attack. So I am. You ready, Willow? Let me know if you're ready. Llama says, hey, Llama, how are you? Hey, Cat. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it. I wish I could dab. I would do that for Llama. I would actually attempt to dab for Llama. I don't know how to do it, though. Pastor says that's what kids are for. Louise 2025. All right, let me take my supplement. If anyone else would like to join in, this is for me and Willow. Thumbs up, Willow. For you, close your eyes. Very gently. Blow on the thumb. Extend the breath. Breathe in through the nose. Move the thumb close to the mouth. Feel the texture of the breath against the thumb. Move the thumb a little farther away. Gently move it closer as you blow. Just spend some time here, a little closer to the mouth. Let's keep going. Willow, just me and you. Mouth, MK. See what part of the thumb you feel it on the most. Gently. Now, Willow, keep your eyes closed. Just sit in that space. You can put your thumb down. Let's introduce Ujjayi breath, ocean's breath. the cat breath. Me and you, Willow. Breathing in with that ha sound. No special length. Just breathe in gently, making that ha sound. Notice that little pause. Exhale with that. Just keep breathing in that ha sound. Exhale with that ha. It's just me and you, my friend. When you're ready, Willow, open your eyes. We can do that again later if you want. Whenever you need it during this live stream, just say Yogi breathe, and we're going to take a 1 minute breath break, you and I. Or we'll do a 1 minute blowing on the thumb, but we'll do something together. Whenever you need to, just you and I. Danny's giving away donuts. Gave some to Joshua. Joshua needs it after all that tuba playing. It's not easy to play Freebird on a tuba. What's up, Eric LaPointe? Eric LaPointe and Gilbert. What an awesome video. That might be the single best YouTube short ever created, Eric LaPointe. We're getting some love from Rosie. Love to you, Rosie. Do me a favor. What are we wearing? Am I safe? What do we have on our heads? Or is that just the natural shape of your head? If you were to take that hat off, would your forehead extend?
Yes, I've got a bump. One of those bumps.
I thought so.
It's actually got the little things going out the side. Yeah.
You were doing burpees with jumps at the end, weren't you? Hit the ceiling.
Ceiling?
Roof.
Uh-huh. High jumps.
High jumps.
Hello, Rosie. Good to see you. Hey, Willow. Eric LaPointe. How are you, buddy? Yes, had the most interesting session with Dan. Only 15
watched a lot of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
Only 15 rounds, 100 reps around.
Well.
We got to a point where the diamond push-ups broke us. But we made it. We got through to the end.
Awesome.
Shirley. Hello, darling.
You guys have been doing some awesome core work together.
So, we have a thing now. I have a problem. It's only you that haven't done any core work with me. Brother. My pal brother. My pal twin. Hey.
T wants us to find a way to make a short of your afternoon visit.
It's possible.
I don't know how to do it. She says it's a viral material. Let me ask the chat. Do you think
you have my permission to edit that little clip?
I've never edited anything in my entire life.
There's always time to learn. Right. Question for you.
Yep.
So you seem to be in a position where you seem to be in a position where you're technically.
What just happened?
I was asked to woof. Woof woof. Oh, roof, Jace. Willow, you know we think you are so waste. Yes, oh Willow, yes you are, and we love you. Oh yes, Willow, come on now, don't forget to say you do. There you go, Willow. Little song for Willow.
There you go.
Sidetracked. Where was I? What was I talking about?
You said I seem to be in a position. Push-up position?
No. We were saying something else. Let me go back and see if the chat will refresh me. I was asked a woof, and he said, "Where did that come from?" Brain's just gone. See, bless you. Obviously, need to phone you back as well. When did I last see Pops? This afternoon. Only this afternoon. Pops is 76 tomorrow.
Yep. Happy birthday to Pops. I think she meant before today. But you see him on a regular basis.
Yeah, every day. Yesterday. No, I had something I was going to say. It's gone.
Yep. You said something about you seem to be in a position, or
yeah. I haven't done any core work with you, obviously. And I'm now in a position where not only is Silly able to keep up with me on the core, but Dan can as well.
Dan's killing it.
Development. Do you know what the other good thing is? Who else is doing core?
Eric Lapointe.
He never used to do core before. Who
He's
else is doing core now?
I don't know. Is he? Eric Lapointe, are you doing core? He's talked about it before. He said on a live stream that he might.
Core now. Reaper does core now.
I know that Leo's doing core.
Jacob does core now.
Well,
everybody's getting stronger. Everybody's getting more capable. But the one thing we've got to remember is no competition.
See, Eric Lapointe.
I'll do core after June the 6th. After June the 6th.
June the 8th. That's his 1 year anniversary.
June the 6th, 2 days early. And here's the thing. You know when people say, "Oh, I'll start then."
Yep.
Get you practicing early. You'll be in front before you get to that point. Jack. MK. Right, I'm going to jump off. Been an absolute pleasure. The nappy. You do have my pleasure to use that. Obviously, it was one of those moments. I don't even know where it came from. Chloe. I blame Chloe.
It could be. Chloe inspires a bit of craziness, doesn't she?
And the dribble giggles. Or the giggle dribbles. I think they were called giggle dribbles.
Were they? It was
say it. Giggle dribbles.
I don't know if I can.
Chom, come on, bro.
Giggle dribbles. Giggle dribbles. Dribbles. With a D. Giggle dribbles.
See, now I'm even more worried. The pointer, he's just called me out. Correct, Jace? No competition.
What bold talk from a guy who's not doing any core to calling out the core king. That's what you got to love about Eric Lapointe. No competition, but see what you can do, Jace.
The knees are actually wobbling. Look, I've actually got the wobbly knees. Try saying the wobbly knees.
At least he's not wearing a diaper this time. I gotta say, Jace, this is going to be the weirdest comment I've made on any live stream. This is the second time today you've given me a close-up of your crotch. I don't appreciate it.
But you know what the crazy thing is? Look at the smile and the enjoyment that you seem to have in those moments. You're reveling in this. This is like, this isn't fair.
Eric Lapointe said, "This is for you. This is for you, T. Wibbly wobbly knees. This is for you, Bumblebee."
Just before we go, do you Scottish accent?
I don't have a Scottish accent.
There's a couple of different types. Hi, you alright there, pal? What you doing? How are you? You okay?
That was good. That's not going to happen for me.
Right. I think Big Al was doing that Irish accent, was he not?
Yeah, he did a good job with that.
There's north of the border and south of the border. We get to the north of the border. Hello there. What about you? What are you saying? I think that's about right. Come on now. Hey, it's good, but it's not right. You obviously get to the safe. Howdy, 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 howdy. Can't really do the safe too well.
All right,
But
you want to hear
anyway,
my Scottish?
go on.
Here it is. Yo, what up? I'm from Scotland.
No, you sound like a 15-year-old kid from London. Yo, fam, word up, you know what I'm saying, blood?
It's the best that I could do.
It's there or there, but this is a dye from my head, by the way. It has one of them holes in it. You put your nose through.
I bet you that everyone in the chat enjoyed my Scottish accent. I bet you it's Cat and Jack. You still here? How did my Scottish
No.
accent sound?
So I could actually be a knight in shining armor. This could be one of those things that it actually looks like that. Look,
I'm thinking a knight in a dirty diaper might be a little more like it.
knight in a dirty diaper. Yeah, I'll let you spend the night in the dirty diaper. You've done it again. You've turned this in just to a laugh session. Right, I'm going to love and leave you. It's smiles for miles. Much pleasure, bro. It's always an honour to come on and just share a little bit of happiness.
It
Much
is.
love to you all.
Thank you,
Jace,
Jace.
you sound like you are in a London. Yeah, Yogi's a cockney. Jace will break you gently, LP. No, I'll hurt him properly. Come on, let's get up right. I'm going to put it out there now. Challenge. Get 5 people. We'll do 500 reps each, and it'll be a race. 5 of you against me. 2,500 reps. I'm open to the challenge. Someone
Sit-ups.
5 people. Yep, 5 people. Come and do some core. We'll do 2,500 reps. I'll race the 5. Challenges out there. Can't say no more than that.
Hey, Jacob.
Much love.
I'd like to see that. Awesome challenge, Jace.
Woof.
Thank you, my friend.
Come on. Give me a one woof.
And a Scottish accent?
Go on then.
All right, you ready? Yo, what up? I'm from Scotland.
Ruth. Cheers, bro. Much love.
Take care.
Thank you.
See ya. The amazing Jace, up to make us laugh. Hey, Zem said hi. Let's see. Jacob says, I want Mr. Yogi, Jace brother, give me 500 one-pump burpees. Me? It's been a while since I've done 100 burpees. Last time I did it was going live with Jace. So what was that? Way back in probably February? Maybe before that. Simple says, so a 5 times 500 relay, and Jace is doing 2,500. Is that what they're saying? That's quite the challenge. Thank you, Kat. See that, Jace? Your Scottish accent was the best I've ever heard. Of course, there was laughing emojis afterwards. Am I starting to lag again? So I was going to read something for you guys. I put this in here earlier, afternoon live stream. Every loving thought is true. Everything else is appeal for help and healing. The second thing I wanted to put, our personal mission is holy. Give only love. The reason I mentioned that, because I was going to mention it for a different reason earlier, but I want to mention it for a reason now. Your personal mission is holy. Give only love. When Jace comes up to make everyone laugh, that's an act of love, fulfilling his personal mission. When you guys come in here, you hit the thumbs up button, you hang out with me, you tell a friendly little white lie that my Scottish accent is the best you've ever heard, it's an act of love. When Eric LaPointe challenges the Core King, honestly, it's an act of love. Because it would be a community gesture, you know? With that in mind, just a big thank you. And speaking of love, Willow. Willow says, hope you're good. I am, Willow. How are you? Big Al says, V, I tagged you in something on my channel. Nice, Big Al. So, Willow, remember, anytime during any live stream ever, if you need a 30-second breath, if you need 1 minute of thumb blowing, just say, Yogi, breathe. If I miss it, say it again. Josh, I can't bring you up unless I have absolute proof. I know you're 19. I don't have any doubt whatsoever that you're 19 years old. However, YouTube needs to know that you're 19. I love having you up. You're always, I never know what you're going to do. Play the tuba, meow, moo. But I know that you got issues with YouTube not believing. So, man, if you could just hold up an ID up close. Hey, Dolly. And Big Al. What's up, Big Al? The proper English gentleman.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, my friend. Nice to see you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Jace. We just got a super chat from our friend Jace. Thank you, sir. How's your weekend been, Big Al?
So, I'm just listening to what you're saying about people being 19.
Right.
Mentally, I'm about 10 years old.
This is true. But we don't need any proof that mentally you're 10 years old because we get to hang out with you every evening and see. Not all the time, but we get to see occasionally that 10-year-old peek out and have some fun with everyone. Filming owls every day. Every time I went out to walk, I tracked. There's a baby owl sitting in a tree, and I've been finding my way right underneath it and doing some filming clips. That working out, this, doing my live streams. Is about how I spent my day. How about you? You're lagging, Big Al? Sound a little better
Okay.
now.
Am I still lagging?
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
think it was my signal because of where I sat. Yeah, no, I've been out on my bike
Nice.
all
How many
day.
miles today? Do you know?
I'm not sure. More than yesterday.
And yesterday was 20, right?
Around 20. It was 19.8 something, I think. Today it's been a lot more than that because I've done the same route as yesterday, but then I took a big detour and had to use Google Maps actually because I
Right.
didn't know where I was.
Hey, Big Al, can I interrupt you for just a moment? I promised our friend Willa that whenever
It's your
she
channel.
needed breath work, that we would do it. You mind staying up and I'll do a little bit of breath work? You don't have to join in, but if you would like, you can. You can if you like.
That's fine. I'll join in. I won't be on camera, obviously, but I will join
Okay.
in.
You could stay on camera and join in if you want.
Yeah, but what I meant was I won't show my face.
That's fine.
Obviously.
All right. So we're gonna do just a few rounds. Sniper says 4-7-8. Maybe we will do 4-7-8. Very powerful anti-anxiety breath. You breathe in through the nose for count of 4. We hold for count of 7. We exhale through the mouth for count of 8. So the secret is as you blow out, you're extending the breath. It's not like you're blowing out a candle. It's like you're releasing air from a balloon. So I breathe in for 4. I hold, and then I put my tongue behind the front teeth, roof of the mouth, purse my lips. So Willow, we're going to begin. We're going to do an easy 6 rounds. So if you can breathe in through your nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for a count of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the mouth with that whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with a whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Surrender, let go of the breath. Stay in that spot for just a moment. Breathing easily. And when you're ready, just open your eyes. And resume. Whatever you would like to resume. Let me say hi to Stitch real quick. Stitch, you okay? Stitch says, I hate my life and my friends. Well, your friends here love you, Stitch. I think Big Al will vouch for that too, right?
Indeed, indeed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that breath work worked okay for you, Big Al. I hope the breath work was okay for you too.
Oh, I mistook. You were explaining it. I didn't realize. And obviously I didn't want to interrupt then. But you were explaining it, and you started. You said, "I'm going to do the breathing in for 1, 2," and that's when I started breathing. And then I sort of realized when you paused, I was like, "Oh, we have." Interrupting and saying, sorry for being
That's okay.
ignorant. I just let you go along with it because
Hey, so you got in a
Yeah.
couple extra breaths. That's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, I got. I think it would have been
Right.
1 extra breath because I did 2 really, the breathing in and the breathing out. So yeah, 2.
Awesome. Let's see what else is going on. He says, "Arg, I hate when people who have zero respect for others making noise all after night." I'm sorry, T. Is that your neighbor up above? So what else is going on, Miguel?
Not much. Obviously, I'm hoping this week. I mean, I don't know how far behind the NHS is with things, but I'm hoping that this week I get my letter to find out when I'm having my gallbladder removed. I'm hoping this week.
I hope so.
But not a lot really. Just I know that this is going to be a busy week with meetings
Right.
and stuff. And quickly, I was just going to say as well, it's times like this when people are having a rough time in the chat that I wish I had social media, but I refuse to have social media. I'm not a social media.
You have what is it? WhatsApp?
I do have WhatsApp. Yeah.
Maybe that's an option. Could always do some type of group chat on WhatsApp.
That's a possibility that I'll give a thought to.
I don't.
Yeah.
I had it. I got rid of it because I needed to free up some space. But I'll get it back and just post a whole bunch of nature videos to make space. I got like 500 unposted nature shorts that I'm working through, and I add to it every day. So I needed to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna be on, and if something that you would consider, I would definitely add it back on.
I will give it some thought because, like I say, I mean, I only have WhatsApp really to speak to family. That's because my sister is a cheapskate and she doesn't pay her phone bill all the time, and obviously WhatsApp is a place for her to send messages for free.
Right.
But that's like one of the only reasons I have it. But I will give it some thought, and I'll get back to you, obviously. It's a likelihood. I used to have social media. A lot of people say that YouTube is social media, but I disagree. I see YouTube as more of a
right.
streaming
I
platform.
see it both ways.
But I refuse to have. Sorry,
No, that's
Yogi,
okay. I was
go
just saying
on.
I see it both ways.
That's fair enough. I see. I'm not I've had YouTube. No, sorry, I've had Facebook before, and I'm not a Facebook fan. I've never had Twitter. I had Instagram for a while. I've never had Snapchat or TikTok or any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so YouTube, but yeah, I see your point as it being a bit of both, really.
Breaking up again, Big Al.
My signal is. I'm going to change rooms quickly. The funny thing is, Yogi, as well, my camera is not. My camera wasn't face down. I'm just in my bedroom, and it's very dark in there. I didn't have a light on in there. I'm in my living area now, so the signal should be better because this is usually where I'm sat.
Hey, Nature Guy. I want to give a big shout out to our friend Nature Guy, who's killing it with his shorts. His channel is completely awesome. Big Al, are you subscribed to Nature Guy?
I am. Yep.
Awesome.
I was actually looking to see if there's anyone I'm not subscribed to.
138.
I noticed recently that Shirley is subscribed to me. That's nice. I appreciate that.
Shirley is awesome. Let's see. Hey, Eric LaPointe, if you're still here, are you subscribed to Nature Guy? This close to calling him Nature Boy. Let's see. Stitch needs a hug. Stitch, a big hug and lots and lots and lots and lots of love to you from me and Big Al. I know you'd like to send some love to Stitch.
Yeah, no, I feel exactly the same. I don't usually. I'm lost for words for some reason. No, I've shared my feelings before and my emotions and stuff, and I think we all need a hug every now and again. I'm not afraid to admit that.
Good. I hope I didn't put you on the spot, my friend. And if I did, I apologize.
No, that's fine, Yogi. It wasn't that. I just I don't like repeating things because it feels a bit cheap. I'd prefer to think of something genuine, something fresh for each individual person that needs that support. So, I don't want to. It's like when I leave the stream and go back in the chat. I don't always like saying I appreciate you having me up here and all that stuff, but there isn't really another way to say. I appreciate being up here and appreciate having the time to come and talk. So I do say that, but I prefer to try and say different things to everybody because it means more. I don't want to just recycle the same old things.
Agreed. I appreciate that about you. That you're putting in thought to what you do. Very mindful, which is a quality that many people work hard to develop, and it seems to come natural to you.
I think that's I think that's I'm trying to think of the word. I'm not lost for words, but I'm trying to think of the right word. And I think it's more of a front, if you like. It's more of a false confidence because I'm really not a confident person. But no, I for some reason it's easier. Like if I was on camera, I was actually, if you could see my face, I would
Uh-huh.
struggle a bit more because I would know that people can actually see me and are looking at me. But with it like this, this is why I refuse to go on camera because I would just be a nervous wreck all the time.
That makes sense. You think you might? Is it something you might consider at one point if you felt yourself getting more and more comfortable?
Indeed, yeah. I've said a few times now to Mark and Joe and Rebecca that I will eventually show my face on camera. And I've said before, I did have a YouTube channel where I was always on camera. I used to show my face, but obviously things have happened to me, and it's knocked my confidence quite a bit. As you know, I'm getting support and stuff. So I've always been quite a shy person. I think I've said before I've always been shy, but with a load of things that's happened over the past like few years, it's just knocked my confidence a lot, and I don't like being on camera at the minute. But it's something that I am going. I don't even need to say I'm considering because I'm not considering it. It's something I'm going to do, but it's just when I am comfortable.
Right. And there's no hurry. Nothing to prove. Especially here with all of us, that if you never want to do it ever, it'll make no difference whatsoever. I appreciate your company, however you want to present it. Um, and if at some point you feel that like you're getting ready to go live, you would like to go live and show your face on your channel, and you want to get more comfortable, you can always start here if you would like. Um, as you know, you and I spend a lot of time together, so maybe it would make it easier for when you feel that you're ready for your channel. But again, if you decide you never ever want to do it, we still support you. We still love you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I do like. Yeah, no one's. That's the thing I can be grateful for. Like Mark always. You know what Mark's like, and you know as you've seen what I'm like in the streams with Matty and Chloe and Mark and Joe. I'm
Yep.
very forward with the things. And that's the thing about Mark. No one's ever made me no, wait a minute. That was completely wrong. No one's ever made me feel uncomfortable. Mark will joke every now and again and you know, say hurry up and show your face and stuff like that and the whole flex thing yesterday. But
Yep.
you know, everyone reiterates that it is a joke and I can take a joke. I get it. I'm not, you know, I've never been made to feel uncomfortable. So in the future, I definitely will be on camera.
Awesome. You can't wait to see bicycle basket on camera um, with flowers, handing them out, having a good time. I know Kat's looking forward to that too.
I actually have a screenshot that I took today because I was looking at flower baskets on eBay. But I need to crop it because I'm not sure what YouTube's rules are with obviously it's a screenshot of an eBay page, so I want to crop it so that there's no prices in the screen and stuff like that. I don't want YouTube to think I'm trying to sell things on obviously on their platform. So
Right.
I'm going to crop it and I'm going to upload it as a community post, and I'm going to tag Cat and Jack, just because the picture was quite funny, and obviously we've been joking about Flower Basket, so that's to come at some point.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. Hey, T said, Big Al, we love you for who you are. Don't change. I don't think Big Al was ever going to change. Not like that. You know what I mean?
I'm never going to change. Doesn't matter who tells me I'm boring or who tells me that I'm whatever. I'm me, and I will always be me. And if you don't like me, then that sounds more like a you problem.
I agree with that. Hey, Billy Bob. Kat says, sounds amazing. You had her at Bicycle Basket, Big Al. Jace says, you're ace, Big Al.
I appreciate that, Jace. That's the kindness from everyone in this chat, and this is why I keep referring to it as a family and as you all my friends, because you are not just people in different parts of the world on a screen. You are truly, you mean something to me. All of you, each and every one of you means something to me. And it's brilliant to be part of it. I really do appreciate each and every one of you.
Jace says, unity in our community. Here are my thoughts. That each and every one of you are essential. Big Al, without you, the community would be less.
Thank you, Yogi. Thank you. It means a lot.
And I always keep that in mind, and I always hope that I can show my appreciation for you and everyone else too. Not just occasionally. I hope I can show that appreciation every single live stream. And if I don't, if I'm ever remiss, I apologize sincerely. Thank you, Jacob.
You haven't got to apologize to me, Yogi. I think you're a brilliant person, and we all love you. I speak for everyone because I know that there isn't anyone in the chat that disagrees with me. We all love you, Yogi. You are. That's why I love referring to us as the Yogi Mites, because you are the boss, and we are your followers.
Well, I appreciate hearing that. I think Eric Lapointe secretly wants to be the only Eric, though. I'm almost sure he's looking to usurp. Am I using that word correctly? He's looking to usurp. He wants to be Eric Yogi Lapointe. Almost positive. He's already.
Well, I think if that happens, we will revolt against Eric Lapointe.
I don't know. You know, I think if I'm all about Eric Lapointe and his channel, I might actually hand everything over to Eric Lapointe. That's how much I love Eric Lapointe. Jay says Eric Lapointe the first. Exactly. He's definitely the Eric burpee guy. That's for sure. He's left me behind in the burpee world. Happily so. Meaning it's always good to see someone. Did you know June 8th, so a little less than a month for a year.
Wow, that's
absolutely.
And yeah. I've already seen some of his streams and stuff. He's doing tremendous work.
Thousands of reps. Be interested to know how many reps he's gotten in that course of a year. Dark Points is awesome with a salute. At one time, him and I were going to have a burpee off, saying that there could only be one Eric burpee guy. And I couldn't do it. I could not step up and go toe-to-toe with Eric Lapointe any longer. And I'm actually happy to say that because he took his game to new territories, uncharted. You know, Jace has only been doing burpees for a couple months. That's pretty incredible.
I haven't done burpees in a long time. They used to be part of physical fitness when I was back in the armed forces. We used to do PT. We used to play rugby or do circuits and things like that, and we'd have burpees. But I haven't done burpees for a long time.
Hey, are you doing any kind of special work to prepare yourself for rugby?
I'll be honest, no. I just do my walking, my running, and obviously riding my bike at the minute. But
Right.
I need to do. See, it's a difficult thing because I don't have a lot of time in the week. The only days I get for myself are on Saturday and Sunday, and having a busy week, I kind of become a bit lazy on the weekends because that time is my own, and I want to spend it doing things that I enjoy.
Sure.
I think I just really wait until I hear back from the rugby, and obviously if I start, then I know that obviously it's training sessions in the week. I think it's 2 or 3 nights a week, and then obviously a match on the weekend. So I think I'll just wait until, if I get in, then I'll just wait and I'll do the training sessions.
Right. That makes sense. Eric Point says he's taking performance enhancing. Thanks, but now I think he's actually admitted that he has a performance enhancing T-shirt that he got from Gainesboro that is guaranteed to add at least 100 reps to your game. So now,
Wow.
Sue is here. So you're subscribed to Just One Sue?
Sorry?
Are you subscribed to Just One Sue?
I am, yes. Me and myself
Awesome.
and Sue. I was in Sue's. Sorry, Sue. Was I in your live stream a couple of days ago, or was it? I know I've commented on some shorts. I don't know. I definitely know I'm subscribed, Yogi, and Sue will back me up on that one because we had a little bit of a chat.
Nice. Sue has awesome nature shorts. Her stuff with the sky is just incredible.
Yeah, that was one of the shorts I commented on. Was a plane, and I commented on one saying I thought the plane was something. And then there was another short where two different shorts, obviously, but someone else said that the name of a plane, and I was like, yeah, that sounds about correct. And then I told Sue about the other one. Yeah.
Right. Hey, T wants me to read Eric LaPointe's comment that, hello, everyone that came in. I can't talk. I'm driving. He's doing speak to text. Hey, Mohammed. Sue says she doesn't do live streams, so it was one of her shorts.
Fair enough. No, I knew it was something that we'd been chatting and shorts and yeah.
See, Sniper says Jason's a machine. I'm wondering if he's bionic. Jason's definitely a machine. 100%. All the burpee guys. High rep burpees. I did it for quite a few years. I'm still maintaining my streak. I've done burpees every day, a minimum of 10, but I've done everything in the burpee game pretty much. I think it's about 1,200 and some days I've done burpees in a row without a day
That's
off.
amazing, guys.
Actually, I had written down 30 days as of today.
And you've done burpees for all of those days consecutively.
Yep. And all kinds of routines. Right now, the only reason I'm doing 10s is because of my concentration. I do 10 to warm up. on the days that I do kettlebells. On the days that I don't do them, I'll do anywhere from 25 to 50, just depending on what I want to do.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. So I'll get back to them again one day, but I'm enjoying being back to the kettlebells.
Yeah. I was going to say, Yogi, it's I could quite easily sit here and be ashamed that yourself and Jace, Eric Lapointe, the Burpee Reaper, is it Burpee Reaper? I can't remember the channel name now. Sorry.
Right.
But I could sit here and be ashamed and say, oh, you're all much older than me and in better shape. But the truth is, obviously, and I don't make excuses, I've just not done anything for a while. I did my rugby.
Sure.
I used to play football. I used to do all this stuff. And then obviously stuff happened and I broke my ribs and I had to take time out to recover. And I've just become a bit lazy. I just haven't done much in the way of sport or anything. I obviously, like I say, I walk everywhere and I run, and obviously now I ride my bike.
Right.
But when it comes to actual sport at the minute, I haven't done any sport for, I don't know. I can't remember how long it's been now. I took 8 months out from obviously breaking my ribs. I was told to take that time out from doing sport and stuff, and that kind of wound me up. But yeah, it's got to be getting on for about like maybe a year now since doing any sport.
My thoughts are that when you'll start again.
And this is exactly why I've inquired about the rugby, because I would just love to get back into it and see where it goes from there. There's not a lot of sports I'm actually interested in. I really do prefer playing football than watching it. And obviously I love rugby. That's something that I watch and play and all of that stuff. And I'll watch Union. I watch all the rugby. But yeah, cricket I don't really enjoy. Not playing nor watching. I find it a bit boring. But I do love like rounders and stuff. Baseball and things like that. But
Huh.
they aren't
Interesting.
that physical for me.
Yeah.
I'm here, yep.
Okay. I think it was me. I think it was me that's lagging right there. As of pausing. I see. Stop and go. Weird. This channel's work out a lot. Keep us going. Started somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very fair point.
We said when the time is right, things will change.
Yeah, I mean, like I saying, I like sports that are very physically demanding, like rugby. It's high impact. It's non-stop. It's a very like cricket, tennis, all of those things. They're just not that appealing to me.
Right. So I'm lagging, or probably me.
Well, I'm going to jump back in the chat anyway, Yogi, because I don't want to keep taking up more of the time. Someone else could come up here and
That's
chat
okay.
if they want to.
I appreciate it, Big Al.
And I've enjoyed being up here and chatting to you. And I've appreciated the time that I've spent up here. So thank you. And Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, my friend. Thanks.
Thank you. See you in the chat.
Yep. The amazing Big Al, my friends. we're gonna chat for just a little bit longer. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can refresh the page or do something to maybe get it to quit lagging. Sooner or later, I will switch my phones. I got another phone that I have been, Brian Hartz is laughing, that I have been putting off. I've been putting it off for like 2 years. Not that I'm a procrastinator. I'm just procrastinating. Billy says, "Oh my God, Jace, my eyes are so bad. I just turn his balls." Brian Hartz says, "What's your plans for tomorrow, my people? We're gonna get out in nature, my friend. How about you?" Hey,
Brother,
Jace.
you've missed quite a bit of chat. If you could go back to the kettlebells, there was a few little quotes and questions for you.
Am I gonna want to see this?
Right, just
I
before
saw
you do
something about.
just before you do anything, if you look on your screen now, down at the bottom left corner, there's a little flag with a little star on it. Press that once.
Yep.
Press it. It will bring up a little menu. It will say top chat, live chat, or none. Click on the live chat. That will refresh your chat. So sometimes you'll be missing messages. It has a habit of flicking between the different message statuses. So it might just show most relevant, or it might just show top messages. So if you go into that little message menu and obviously click onto all messages, it also refreshes your chat. So sometimes when it stops, that'll restart the flow of the chat. It's a handy little thing to know. Obviously, you can
Nice.
pass that on to other people. The stream this evening has been absolutely awesome. Great advice for other people, and lots of laughs, and lots of lovely energy. Willow, remember, it's all about little steps, and it's the same for many different things. Especially when I explain to people about training, we all start our journey. We need to know where we want to get to. So if we've got an idea of a destination, then we work out how we're going to get there, and we structure that to something that we're capable of doing. So with your journey, if you're feeling that little bit lost, think about where you want to get to, and then work out how you're going to get there. Whether it be your breathing, or whether it be looking after the animals, or whether it be some sort of focus work. But little steps, they'll definitely get you further forward each time. And then you'll come to a point, it just gets easier, becomes a little bit more capable of using those tools, and you won't suffer as much. I've certainly been there myself at different times in life, through different situations. And it's only through learning and going through those experiences that I'm able to pass that knowledge on to other people, yourself included. So just take your time, little steps. Be positive is the main thing. And remember, you need to know where you're going to get to, or where you want to get to, before you can start heading in any direction. So always have some sort of destination. Hopefully that helps. Okay, bro,
Thank you,
so you
Jace.
know how to reset the chat. And
Yep.
Big Al, legend. Great time up on the live. 48 likes nearly. Jacob, you contributed to that. You're a legend. People,
Jacob.
it's now 1:45, so I'm going to love and leave you.
Well.
Saturday, it's been a great day. The workout with Dan, super session. Well hard, really got the work in. The love and the kindness in the chat, as always. It's the unity in our community. We're all part of it. Without each and every one of us, as Eric says, it's not the same. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. Everybody keep turning up as you know what times they are, and keep showing the love to each other. It's special. Thank you all, from my heart to yours. Much love, Eric. Speak to you tomorrow. All
Yep.
right, my
Take
friend.
care, Jace. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you so
Namaste.
much for everything today.
You're welcome.
Namaste. Jace definitely brought a lot of laughter, a lot of kindness, and a lot of joy to the live stream today. Every day, every time he comes in and hangs out, every day. So, guys, I'm going to wrap things up too. Jace said it was getting on at 12 o'clock for him, getting close to 7 for me. Yes, I go to bed early, but I'm up pretty early too. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to our friend Shirley, just because. You had mentioned that her first 65 years, uh, she wasn't always nice here with all of us. Just such a great supporter, such a great friend, um, and such a loving person. Uh, so, love to you, Shirley. Um, Willow, I'm sorry, my friend. Um, Send me an email. Hey, I know you're on WhatsApp app, so if I get that WhatsApp, there's no up, right? I got in trouble for saying that before. Um, so I know if I can get it back on my phone, look you up so it'll be a little easier. We exchange emails, but that's so cumbersome sometimes, emails, you know? So maybe the WhatsApp, the sorry, the WhatsApp might be better for us. Jason sending love to Shirley. I want to give again, Jace, for bringing the love, bringing the joy, bringing the laughter. I want to thank Big Al for always coming up, hanging out with me. And a special Happy New Year's to Big Al. And again, big shout out to Eric Lapointe. I would be I should do this every single day. That the live stream wouldn't be what it is without seeing that much. So he's often quiet in the background, but when he speaks, he always drops volumes of wisdom. Uh, Plus, you guys all know he's got your back. That's the important thing to consider. Sniper's got your back. And big thank you, big shout out to Jacob Colby, because he has me at 51 thumbs up. He knows how to work it. So I could go through. I could give everyone here a huge shout out. Um, just know that I love you guys. MK says, "Freeze trolling." I am. I don't know why. The thing is, here's what's happening with my phone. Whoever comes on the live stream last, image stays on the phone, and I think that's what's causing me to lag. Fun fact: in German app, so it works. So, oh, nice. See that? I was right, guys. All you people who made fun of me. Love to you too, MK. And for MK's got such a loving heart, he opens up to every single person who's ever in need in the live stream. A fishy new year, Jace. Merry Christmas and a fishy new year. So for the new people, newish people, the Reinhardts, Billy, the nature. I hope I can work well for you guys. Shirley says, Big Al, I was already old when email was invented. Me too. Big Al says, thanks, Queen Yogi. How did I get that nickname? Big Al says, emails are so 1999. That's why my email address is AOL.com. Believe that. And a Schooner New Year. That one. All right. So, like I said, I could keep on. Well, let's say, can you get outside nature, some fresh air, some gentle movement? You can try doing that yoga video I made. Big Al says, I don't believe that. Like a day over 30. It says, sweet dreams, darling. Lots and lots of love to you. Who says, it's nearly 12, but I mean, I still will. Just I'm going to try that. Hey, I'm going to offer something weird. Coming from me, it won't sound that weird. Willow. Does something to consider. We'll talk about this tomorrow when I'm not lagging all over the place. Guys, I'm going to see everyone tomorrow. I love you.